This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Good evening. We begin tonight with some tragic news. A 56-year-old woman from the Battlefords has died after a fatal motor vehicle collision involving an impaired driver on Highway 4. RCMP say it happened at around 8:30 this morning and involved a 3/4-ton pickup, and a minivan, both headed north. The minivan slowed to turn right off the highway when it was struck from behind by the pickup. The female driver of the minivan died and the male driver of the pickup suffered only minor injuries. The 24-year-old male driver was arrested for impaired driving causing death and is in police custody pending charges. Road conditions and visibility were good at the time of the collision. The name of the woman is not being released. And a 27-year-old Onion Lake man is facing charges following an incident at a local grocery store. RCMP say they responded to the call on Monday afternoon regarding a shoplifter. When the suspect was confronted by the store staff, he told them he had a firearm and fled the scene. Police tracked him to a local bar and found he had a small quantity of meth and some ammunition in his possession. Harrison Carter is facing charges of robbery with a firearm and 2 drug possession charges. He has been released on bail and returns to court next month. And a 42-year-old man from the Thunderchild First Nations that's facing charges after allegedly pointing a firearm and threatening to kill a resident on Monday night had his first appearance in court today. Police say Quinton Elliott Wapas is facing 11 charges, including possession of a weapon for dangerous purpose, uttering threats, and obstruction of justice. The judge has remanded him into custody, and he is to appear in provincial court in Lloydminster tomorrow morning. Residents of the city of Cold Lake will see a tax increase next year. Council put through an approval on its operation budget and capital budget last night. Fraser Snowden has more.
A 3.8% tax increase was the final number the council settled on, but that could change.
By the springtime, once all the assessments come in, typically that number goes lower, so it'll probably go down slightly. Maybe if we can land around 3.5%.
To round it up to a figure, on a house valued at $400,000, it would add approximately another $100 to the bill. There will also be a 6% jump for the cost of utilities, but Copeland says nothing else will be changed.
Garbage and recycling is going to stay at nil, no increases there, and recreation inside the city of Cold Lake, which doesn't get talked about much in the budget, but council kept all the user rates at all the sports facilities at same rates.
A number of projects will be taken on next year, including the long-awaited transit service that will take Cold Lakers around the city.
And whether it's 1 bus, 2 buses, is it 16 hours a day, that'll all be fleshed out. But right now, council is really excited about giving it a go for transit again and having extended hours.
Other projects residents can look forward to will include the new skate park and splash park, and a few other sports facilities being added to the Energy Centre.
We're going to start design drawings of the second arena and gymnastics and a multi-purpose sports field, artificial turf at Imperial Park. So that'll be pretty exciting for the football and soccer players in Cold Lake.
Council will also be doing work on stormwater management ponds to prepare for new development. In Cold Lake, Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.
Once again, volunteers are getting locked into kennels like animals for the annual SPCA Jail and Bail fundraiser. Staff at the SPCA say it's a popular and unique event in the area.
Each year we keep raising more and more. Last year we raised $52,000, so we're hoping to do even better this year, and it's become a kind of a local favorite event. People love it. The people who do it come back mostly every year.
Kurt Price has been taking part for the past 8 years and says an entire day in a kennel goes by quickly when people visit.
A big part of the day is that people actually come down and make a donation there. It's real easy to phone, and we encourage you to do that if you can't make it down. But if you can, come down and see the state of the SPCA and why they're trying to raise a new building.
Last year I know someone was posting photos of the dog they were in the kennel with, and one of their friends ended up adopting it. So it is also a great way to showcase the dogs.
12 locals are participating tomorrow starting at 7 a.m. until 7 at night.